Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match day number 18 of the Russian Premier League. Zenit St. Petersburg welcomed Nizhny Novgorod at home at Gazprom Arena. So the reason number one why this match was important for us is because it was going to be a confidence booster for our boys. I know we are getting wins, but we're also getting losses. It's not been the cleanest of starts. It's not been the cleanest. It's not been the best season at all. So talking about the season itself, before I even get into the reaction of today's match, our season has been very, very difficult, and it's not been lovely scenes at all. I personally am not satisfied with the season so far. I don't know about you guys, but as a Zenit fan, I want to see more. I know we have the true talent, and I've seen it last year when I first started watching Zenit, when I became a fan of this club. At the moment, I'm not recognizing my club, so that's why I really wanted, a team like Nizhny Novgorod, who are ranked number 9 in the league at the moment, to get a very good, strong victory. Like I was expecting a 4-0, 5-0 victory. Even like lower my expectation. Let's say I was expecting at least a 3-0 and up victory. That's the first one, and then the second reason also in the table, we were second place, and with today's match now we are first, but we really needed today's win to get first in the league and get that be the leaders of the league, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's gonna hold, but I'm just saying, like, one game at a time. So yes, like I always, like I've said it a few seconds ago, we got the victory, but I was disappointed with the score. 1-0 was the final score, and I am extremely disappointed by the result. I am happy that we got the victory at least, but there is no reason to get the party started, and especially today's match, there's no need. There's zero need to start any celebration. There isn't. This isn't something that we should be proud of. Let me say one thing: our quality of football this season has been shocking. It's been really bad, really disappointing, and the disappointment continues. Today's match was not any best, and once again, our only goal scorer in today's match, and it was basically the only goal scorer of today's match, was Mateo Cassiera. Now I am asking myself, genuinely asking, what could have happened to us if Cassiera wasn't there, if Sergiev wasn't there, like these two. We have seen it for a bit, but at least it wasn't like big matches. What would have happened if Cassiera and Sergiev, both of them, would not be in our squad for a whole year? We would have been in a complete disaster. I strongly believe we would have been around ranked 8, 7, around these numbers. We would have been struggling really badly, and time in, day and day out, and game in and game out, Cassiera is our lead striker alongside Ivan Sergiev, and without his goal we would have had a draw, and we would have lost 2 points. We would have easily dropped 2 very easy points. We got the 3 points. We are number 1 in the league, but the level of football and the quality of football has been extremely disappointing, and it has to improve now. I say it every video, this is an alarming situation. We are not champions, and I'm gonna say this right now: we do not deserve to be champions. We're playing shit football. We're playing terrible football. We really need a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be needed here. There's no time to relax. Like I said in the beginning, there's no time to start the parties. And also, I was excited with I was happy with the formation. I think, playing 5 defenders in the back and then playing 3 midfielders with 2 strikers was the best formation, because our defensive line is really, really bad. Our defenders are crumbling this season, so we really need some big reinforcements. And I respect Sergei Simax's decision to play five defenders in the back and playing three midfielders with two strikers. And also, I was happy to see Denis Adamov also getting a start in between the nets. He is a really talented goalkeeper, and very soon he will be our main starter. Mikhail Kerzhakov has been struggling this season, and I don't blame him because our defenders and our team itself has been really bad in front of him, and we're making his job so much harder. And I also want to take this moment to apologize to Kerzhakov. I've been a bit tough on him recently. I don't want to blame him. I mean, goalkeeping is such a hard position. It's the most hardest position in football. So I don't want to. I know he made a big mistake last game, and I was a bit harsh with my reaction, but I just want to apologize to him. But I still do hope that he can improve his form at least and just do the best he can. But that goal that was given by him last game was just really terrible to give. But mistakes like this happen, and goalkeepers are not perfect. It's the hardest position to play in football, so I do want to apologize sincerely to Kerzhakov for my harsh take. I still love Kerzhakov. I love all of the players that play for Zenit, but I have to be harsh because the quality of football has been really disappointing, has been disgraceful, and they're professionals, and we as fans cannot accept this level of performance, especially if you play for Zenit, if you wear those beautiful light blue kits. This is just disgraceful type of performances if you wear our beautiful kits. And also I was really happy to see, like I said, Denis Adamov, who is an talented goalkeeper and has shown so much promise, and he is a fantastic signing, and things are looking very good with him, and I see some good potential in him, like I said, and he's just so hungry to play for us, and it feels like there's like a big sense of happiness when he plays for us every time he gets to start. And he has had some few mistakes that he has done, but that's not his fault because he doesn't know the system of our club yet. He's still brand new. We just bought him this season. It's his first full season with Zenit, so he needs time. And like I said, goalkeeping is extremely difficult, so he's still learning our system. But he has done one hell of a job, and he has a good future with Zenit, and I hope that he can get better, not worse, just better and better and better. And I see that in maybe a year or 2 years, he will easily replace Mikhail Kerzhakov, with all due respect. Kerzhakov will always remain a club legend. Don't forget that. We always appreciate Kerzhakov, but we also have to think about the future. And we will keep Kerzhakov at the club. I don't want him gone, but I feel like it's going to be half-half. Like usually Kerzhakov is always like starting like 80% of our matches, but now it's going to be more like, let's say, a 60-40 even with Adamov and Kerzhakov, and also can't forget Vazuitin. But I feel like Vazuitin should be sold sooner or later, because he's a good goalkeeper, but I don't see a future for him in our club going forward. I also wanted to do a short commentary on Casiera's goal. It was a bit of a lucky goal, I must say. Wendell put a beautiful shot, very ambitious shot from outside the box, which unfortunately hit the bar. It was really close. If it would have been just a little bit lower, it would have been a beautiful goal by Wendell. But thank God Gustavo Mantuan was there, and he put a beautiful bicycle pass, matter of fact, beautiful assist to Casiera, who himself finished that goal beautifully. It was a bit of a bump off of his foot. It was a tough goal. It was a tough angle, but he got that shot in, and it bounced gracefully in the net. So there was a bit of luck in all of this movement from the shot of Wendell going off the bar to going to Mantuan, who also was in a very uncomfortable angle, which also Casiera was also in a very uncomfortable angle on that goal. But that goal that was produced, it was some trickery, and I must say that was a beautiful goal. And lastly, I just want to finish this video off talking about our offensive. The issue is there's just no passion in the club. There's just no ambition. Mantuan, Casiera, they're only one who truly want to play for our club, and they truly play very hard every match. Can't forget Strahinja Rakovic. I cannot forget Andrei Mastavoy, who have put some good performances, but the consistency is what we need here. And Casiera, Mantuan, these are the ones who have been the most consistent. Of course, cannot forget Ivan Sergiv. And then we keep dancing around the box. You know, we give away good shots. We make good shots, ambitious shots, but it's so low. Like, we are just not able to do anything in the box. Like, we come around the box and there's just no ambition. Like, we just start dancing around and the ball just doesn't get it. There's no ambitious play. And that's a big issue that I've seen, and it really frustrates me because there's so many opportunities that are there, and our strikers and midfielders, they waste so many opportunities per matches just dancing around with the ball for no reason. Just unnecessary movements, unnecessary dancing around the box. That's something that even a lot of Zenit fans, I was reading the comments, they said the same thing, and I agree with it, because that's from day one, from match day number one. That's something that I always see. That's why I say ambition, because that's a good word to describe it. And it's just like we have just no. It's like we don't want to score goals. There's just like no ambition, basically, no passion. So that needs to improve, and it's really a big problem. It needs to be solved right away. And by match day number 30, by the last match of the 2023-2024 season, it needs to be improved. Or at the moment, we're not champions, and we don't deserve, honestly, to be number one. And clubs like Krasnodar and CSK Moscow, Dynamo Moscow, these clubs, they have fantastic level of football, and they deserve to, you know, be competing for that number one spot. I feel horrible because it's unfair to them, but you know, we have to fight. We have to keep on fighting if we deserve to be champions. At the moment, we have no quality of champion in our squad. So that's my honest thoughts here. I'm being honest every single video, so that's what I truly think. Except that it should have been at least 3-4-0. I mean, against a team like, you know, Baltika, Nizhny, Novgorod, who are fighting for, you know, who are barely hanging on and very close to relegation, and we are fighting for number one, and putting this level of performance is horrible. It's horrendous, and it's an alarming situation. It really is, and we really need to focus now, and we need to improve our quality of football right now. So spasiba to all. Spasiba for watching my video. I wish you all a very good night. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Slava Zenit.